I invite you to embark on an extraordinary journey through time and taste, where the echoes of distant civilizations still linger in the aromas and flavors that grace our tables. Prepare to be transported to an era where daring knights and Moorish emirs waged battles not only on the battlefield, but also in the kitchen, where their insatiable curiosity for exotic spices and techniques shaping the very foundation of what we now know is Spanish cuisine. In this sixth volume of the acclaimed A Cookbook for the Ages series, we delve deep into the heart of the Iberian Peninsula, where the clashes of cultures gave birth to a culinary renaissance that would ultimately span continents and centuries. From the Knights Templar strongholds to the vibrant markets of Seville, from the sun-drenched shores of Veracruz to the dusty trails of Tex-Mex Borderlands, we trace the indelible footprints left by those who dared to fuse traditions, experiment with flavors, and push the boundaries of what was once considered cuisine. Imagine yourself in the 12th century as the Knight Templar, their white mantles stained with the dust of the road, returned from distant campaigns, laden with precious spices and exotic ingredients from the Far East. In their fortified kitchens, these warrior monks would collaborate with Moorish cooks, blending the bold spices of saffron, cumin, and cinnamon with the hearty fare of the Christian settlers. It was here that the seeds of the Spanish cuisine were first sown. Dishes like richly spiced adafina stew and the iconic olla podrida, the rotten pot, taking shape as the culinary embodiments of this cultural fusion. As you turn the pages, you'll be transported to the bustling taverns of the 16th century Seville, where a young Sephardic cook named Raquel dared to dream beyond the boundaries of tradition, inspired by the vibrantly hued tubers and peppers that had been brought back from the newly discovered Americas. Raquel wove these new world treasures into the tapestry of her family's cherished recipes, giving birth to the iconic Spanish tortilla, a humble yet sublime dish that would forever change the course of Spanish cuisine. But the journey doesn't end there, for it was the scorching heat of the Mexican borderlands that a true culinary revolution took root. Here we meet Donna Isabella, a Spanish settler whose kitchen in Veracruz became a crucible of fusion, where the robust flavors of her homeland intermingled with the vibrant ingredients that had captured her heart. It was from Isabella's humble abode that the seeds of Mexican cuisine first took root. Dishes like the rich and complex mole poblano and the beloved tacos al pastor emerging as beacons of cultural exchange and resilience. Within the pages of this culinary tome, you will find a treasure trove of over 100 meticulously researched and lovingly curated recipes, each one a living embodiment of the cultural tapestry that has been woven throughout the ages. From the soul-simmering Spanish stew of seafood and meat, to the fiery kick of chilies and nogada, every dish tells a story, a tale of resilience, adaptation, and unwavering commitment to the pursuit of flavor. But the book is more than just a collection of recipes. It is a culinary odyssey that invites you to step into the shoes of those who dared to dream and create, to push the boundaries of what was possible in the kitchen. Through vivid storytelling and meticulously researched historical content, you'll gain a deeper appreciation for the cultures, traditions, and personal journeys that have shaped these iconic dishes. Imagine yourself transported to the bustling kitchen of a young woman named Rosa, whose culinary prowess and boundless curiosity would forever change the landscape of Tex-Mex cuisine. As you watch her deftly blend the smoky heat of ancho chilies with the richness of melted cheese, you'll understand the true power of culinary fusion, a celebration of diverse cultures and a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Or perhaps you'll find yourself captivated by the tale of Donna Isabella, a Spanish settler whose kitchen in Veracruz became the crucible of cultural exchange, where the robust flavors of her homeland intermingled with the vibrant ingredients that had captured her heart. As you savor the rich and complex flavors of her culinary creations, you'll gain a newfound appreciation for the enduring power of food to nourish not only the body, but the soul as well. And who could resist the allure of the culinary crusader, Sir Rodrigo, whose passion for cookery and preservation transformed the austere meals of the Templars into the symphonies of flavor that transported the weary warriors to distant lands. As you bear witness to the journey from the smoke-filled battlefields to the humble kitchens, where he mastered the art of blending spices and coaxing sublime flavors from the humblest of ingredients, you'll understand the true power of food to transcend boundaries and forge connections that span the centuries. But the journey doesn't end there, for we still have the spicy tales of Tex-Mex Borderlands to explore, a region where the flavors of Mexico collided with the bold and innovative spirit, giving rise to a cuisine that defies boundaries and celebrates the boundless possibilities that arise when diverse culinary traditions converge. Imagine yourself transported to the dusty roads of Rio Grande, where a young woman named Rosa finds herself in the epicenter of the culinary revolution. Born to a Mexican father and an American mother, Rosa's kitchen becomes the crucible of fusion, where the rich and complex flavors of Mexican cuisine intertwine with the hearty and comforting flavors that define the American palate. It is here that the seeds of Tex-Mex cuisine take root. Dishes like the iconic chili con carne and the beloved nachos emerging as beacons of a cultural exchange and a culinary daring. As you turn the pages, you'll bear the witness to the evolution of this unique cuisine from the humble beginnings of the taco al pastor, fusion of traditional Mexican tacos and the shawarma-inspired flavors brought by the Lebanese immigrants, to the modern-day fusion creations that grace the tables of trendy restaurants across the nation. You'll learn the secrets behind crafting the perfect crispy taco shell, the art of balancing the bold flavors of smoky chipotle and the rich queso, and the techniques of achieving the coveted socarrat, the crispy caramelized layer that adorns the surface of a perfectly executed palais. So what are you waiting for? Join me on this extraordinary odyssey through time and taste, where the echoes of distant civilizations still linger in the aromas and flavors that grace your tables. Immerse yourself in the rich tapestry of stories and recipes that have been woven throughout the ages, and let the flavors of Spanish and Mexican cuisine transport you to the world where boundaries blur and the possibilities for culinary fusion are limited only by the boundaries of your imagination. But why merely take my word for it? Allow me to transport you to the very heart of this culinary odyssey, where the aromas of saffron and cumin mingle with the smoky essence of ancho chilies, and where the echoes of distant civilization still linger in the sizzle of the perfectly executed palais, or the velvety richness of a mole poblano. Imagine yourself seated at a rustic table in a Knight Templar stronghold, the flickering flames of the hearth casting warm glow over the scene. Before you lies a steaming bowl of adafina, the rich and hearty stew that embodies the fusion of Moorish spices and Christian culinary traditions. As you savor through each bite, the warmth of the cumin and the cinnamon envelop your senses, transporting you back to a time when knights and emirs waged battles not only on the battlefield but also in the kitchen, their insatiable curiosity for exotic flavors shaping the very foundations of what we now know as Spanish cuisine. Or perhaps you find yourself in a bustling tavern in 16th century Seville, with the air thick with the aroma of sizzling olive oil and lively chatter of patrons seeking respite from the scorching sun. As you sink your teeth into a crisp golden folds of a Spanish tortilla, the earthy notes of the potatoes mingle with the richness of the eggs, while the gentle sizzle of the olive oil lends a subtle smoky undertones that dance upon your tongue. In the moment, you'll understand the true power of culinary fusion, and the flavors of the New World intertwine with the cherished traditions of the Sephardic cuisine, creating a dish that transcends boundaries and celebrates the resilience of those who dared to embrace the flavors of distant lands. Don't miss this delicious, insightful culinary adventure. A cookbook for the ages 6 is now available to purchase for your culinary engagement. If you enjoy our videos, please click Patreon on the front page and buy me a drink. Thank you. Please like and subscribe the Watcher in the Fall channel.